Guys, have you heard about this story of Victoria? Victoria alikuwa ameolewa. She was married where CHIRA'S mom was married. Alikuwa ameolewa in the same boma. Ile boma mama ya CHIRA alikuwa ameolewa. Like she used to live in the same homestead where CHIRA'S mom was married. And she goes further and explains that she was there for 15 years. She was married there for 15 years and had 2 kids, a boy and a girl. So, the brother to the husband, now Victoria's husband, brother Akendio, is the one who had married CHIRA'S mom. And CHIRA was the 3rd wife. There were 2 more ladies who are married to CHIRA'S dad. And then now CHIRA'S mom was the 3rd wife. And guess what? All those 3 women have all died. They have all died and left their kids as orphans. What are believing in generational curses. Imagine, all those 3 women, they have all died and left their children as orphans, who included CHIRA'S mom. And there is another story she talks about. She talks about bestiality in that home. That there was a lot going on. There was bestiality at those cases are in Kiambu police station. If you go there, utapata hizo makesi. Whereby those people practiced not only immorality but bestiality. Walikuwa nalala na ng'ombe, kondoo, whatever. They slept with animals. Such that there are cases in Kiambu police station. Where? Wow, that was very scary and eye-opening. Yani, hizi maboma mnaolewa, try and find out what goes on. Because you don't know what the history of iyo boma. Then, kuna history ya HIV. This woman goes ahead and tells us that alidiscover bwana yake ye mwenyewe anakunywanga dawa na amezificha. Amezificha from her. She didn't know that the husband takes ARVs. Ndio akaenda kuuliza mother-in-law, hey, fulani mbona anakunywa dawa? Mother-in-law alimuuliza, did you go and check yourself? You don't have to worry. All you'll be doing is taking medicines and life goes on. I was like, what? There was a lot that she explains about where CHIRA'S origin, those roots where he came from. And then anaongea about the crime that family was involved in. Crime, walikuwa nafungwa, but later they walikuwa na releasiwa. Yani they could go into any office, walikuwa naingia any office na wanakubalika. Yani huyo mama yake alikuwa naenda anatetea sons wake once wameshikwa na crime, na whoever is in charge anawasikia na wanareleasiwa. Like kulikuwa na a big tight brotherhood going on. Like the kind of stories anaambiana, they are very scary stories. Akiambiana stories about where CHIRA came from. And pia anasema CHIRA akitoka huko alikuwa anaitwa Kehara. You know, in Kikuyu culture, once umezaa mtoto, unaitanga huyo mtoto baba ya huyo bwana yako. So CHIRA initially alikuwa anaitwa Kehara. I guess later is when they changed after she left. So kukakuwa na case, there was this case, and the man came to pick CHIRA'S mom because baba ya msichana alikuwa ameenda kotini kustaki the man because they used to take young girls. They marry young girls as young as 18. This lady says alikuwa 19 akiolewa kwa hiyo boma. And one of the ladies, wale brother ya, you know, where CHIRA'S dad alikuwa meoa, one was even very young, under 18. So it's like they usually target very young girls to steal their destiny. But wale waamini in destiny being stolen, your destiny can be stolen by people, and usually it is stolen through sexual acts. That's why I usually say sex is spiritual. Those who don't believe sex is spiritual, listen to that lady. I'm trying to translate to those people who can't wale waezi sikia Kikuyu, those who can't understand Kikuyu language. She talks about destiny. They used to steal destinies. You know, they target you, they infect you with HIV, and then you are not allowed to talk to neighbors. Yani, unafungiwa in such a way, ufai kuongea na majirani na nini. No, they keep their stories to themselves. Yani, it was very, very eye-opening. Then, finally, she explains, yeye alihave kwenda for kuachanishwa na hizo spirits, kudetach. She had to go to church so that ajikatanishe na hiyo. You know, once you sleep with someone, there is something called soul ties. Yani mmeshikana, your souls are tied together. That's why unasikianga saa ingine Mama Njoroge anafanana na Baba Njoroge, because wamekuwa together for the last 20 years, for the last 30 years. That's why you are told, be careful who you sleep with. Finally, uta end up kukaa kama yeye. So, yeye alienda church so that to detach herself from, you know, those spirits from that place. And those spirits zisifuate watoto wake. So she had to go there for cleansing. That's when she discovered that those ladies, the 3 ladies wale walikuwa wameolewa na Baba Chira, they did not go to detach themselves from that homestead and everything, the practices that goes on there. So she went there na akajidetach, na akadetach watoto wake so that hizo spirits zisiwafuate. It was really eye-opening. It really justifies what I always try to say, because I know life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. We have the physical and the spiritual aspect of life. So you have to be very careful who you give yourself to. Find out history ya huyo mtu. Find out, you know, what goes on there, because you never know. Yeah, you never know. You don't want to find yourself messed up. So that is the summary of what she was talking about. So guys, hey, that story of Victoria is very interesting. I would love to hear her maybe go on an interview na apeane the whole story by itself, yani from beginning to end. That would be very eye-opening to so many people. So that explains zile story nilikuwa nawaambia about you know, Mogiro, Dahu, and Kerumi curses. Mogiro is when you are told not to do something, then Dahu, you do it, and then the curse. So life is spiritual, my people. It is.